Hi there, this is Ideas on Truth, and I am Lisa Taylor. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm talking about being invisible, about invisibility. And I don't mean, Harry Potter, cloak of invisibility reality, but you know those times when you just want to be invisible and you just don't want to be seen or heard or have anybody see you. And I hope I'm not just speaking for myself. I think we all feel that at various times. And I'm wondering why we feel that way. And I think it gets down to our desire to find that place within us that is our own secret place. It is that place where we have audience with God. It is that place where we have a little secret sanctuary where we can be completely ourselves and completely safe and completely at peace, knowing that we are loved, knowing that we are complete and whole and as we should be. And I think when we want to feel invisible, it's because we're afraid that someone's going to see something about us, or that that we don't want an aspect of who we are to be realized by other people. And I've been trying to sort of put the pieces together and see, where does this lead, and what is it about being invisible and having that secret within ourselves that helps us go out into the world and actually not have to be invisible anymore. It's like when you cultivate that ability to be invisible, to be completely separate from the world, to shut out people and schedules and all of the stuff, when we have the ability to go into that closet and shut the door and be quiet and connect with Source and have audience with God, we are invisible to the world at that point. And when we come out of that space, we can carry it with us. I think there's a sense of cultivating that space within us that we can always go to, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of what the world has to throw at us, that we always have access to that place, to that secret sanctuary within us that brings us and connects us to a sense of peace, to a sense of our wholeness, to a sense of, I am enough. I am okay, just the way I am. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I don't need to placate others. I don't need to defend myself to others. I can just be at peace. And in thinking about this, being invisible, it made me realize, it sounds an awful lot like humility. When we really have a sense of humility, we know where that place is within us, where a false sense of self dissolves, and the true sense of self, being a reflection of God, is all present and is whole, and it brings that sense of peace. It's the ability to be okay when somebody doesn't notice you, to be okay when somebody doesn't praise you, to be okay when somebody despises you, to just be okay, to be okay with who you are, no matter what other people see, say, do around you. To just know who you are, and to know who you truly are, not who your false sense of ego thinks you are. To have that sense of humility that is a true recognition of our being as an expression of God, as an expression of love. And when we can find that place within us and maintain that place within us, even when we're out in the world, then we can truly serve others. Then we can truly be out and about and be there for other people, because it's not about us. It's about being ourselves, being our true selves, and always having that sanctuary within us to retreat to when we need that peace, or we need that quiet, or we need that assurance that we are okay. We don't need to find that outside of us. And I think that's, I know I'm talking around this, but I'm trying to sort of get to the point of it. I think that's the piece. I think that's the nugget of this, is that when we have that sort of secret place within us, that cloak of invisibility that we can carry with us all the time, then we don't need the approval of others. We don't need to know what they think of us or how they feel when they see us doing something or not doing something. We are satisfied with who we are just by virtue of knowing who we are. We know who we are in the eyes of God. We know who we are when we go into our closet and shut the door. And we have audience with God, an audience with Spirit. And that's enough. All right. That is my thought tonight. I love you guys. Always feel free to comment and share. And if you want to be in touch, you can private message me on Facebook or email me ideasontruth@gmail.com. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.